Hi, I'm Julia Hankins, and I'm the founder of Wellbeing Adventurers and also a mentor of other kids yoga teachers. And in September, the series is going to be all about organisation. And so, as I'm filming this, it is September for me, and I just love this time of year. I really do. It's got that real kind of return to school vibes, sharpening the pencils and organising your pencil case and sorting out your desk and getting everything really ready to start the year. Because I really feel like this time of year, this kind of academic start of the academic year, it has that kind of fresh new year vibes, the same kind of feelings that we get in January. And I really, really love this time of year as a great time to get organized in my business. And so I've been really loving it when my kids have been back to school now for 2 days. And it's just great. It's great. I've had some time to just kind of be on my own, in my own space. I don't have a big space. We live in a terraced house and I have a box room. This is my box room. This is my office. And I've been making the most of the time when my kids are at school, getting organised for the coming academic year. And I work in my business around academic years because the vast majority of the work that I do is to do with education in some way. And I also have my own children. So this is the start of my new year. So it's basically like New Year for me. And so I really, really love organising. It's actually a bit of a running joke in my family. I've always got a folder for everything or a plan for every occasion. And yeah, it's always just been something that people tease me about in my family. It's always got a little box or little folder. And actually, I don't do this because I'm just a naturally tidy person. I do it because I need to. I was diagnosed later in life, just a few years ago, with ADHD and autism, and it made a lot of sense because I've discovered that without systems, my world just falls apart really, really quickly. It's just simple things like if I don't put my keys in the bowl when I get home from being out in the day, then they're just gone. I can't find them. I don't know where they've gone. I have to have a set place for things, otherwise they're gone forever. And so my brain's learned over time that the only way that I function smoothly is if I have a system, a routine, organization. And it's actually quite astounding that my body's done this and learnt this. I'm very thankful for it. But over the years, I just come to love organization. And it's not about perfection for me. It's not about things looking nice or like Pinterest worthy. As you can tell, I'm not really someone who particularly cares about things looking perfect. But it's about having a simple life. It's about things not taking up space in my brain. And I came across this really great definition by Tracy Hoth. Tracy Hoth? Tracy Hoth. She's a personal organizer and she does a lot of stuff to do with organisation. But she had a definition of organisation, and I just think it's so simple and beautiful. And she said that organisation is knowing what you have and how to find it. And so it's not about having, all these lovely little storage systems. It doesn't matter if your props are in mismatched boxes or your storage system wouldn't, is the right old mess in terms of how it looks. As long as you know what's there and you know how to find it, then you're an organized person. And I just love that reframe. And so I think that organisation really, really matters in a kids yoga business or wellbeing business or whatever small business you have. Your time is really, really precious and every single minute counts. And if you're losing just a few minutes a day searching for something that you know that you already have, or half an hour recreating something that you already have made, a document that you've already created, or some yoga cards that you knew you already have, or maybe you're having to rebuy things because you can't find it. I mean, that's definitely happened to me sometimes in the past, and it's frustrating and it's really unnecessary. And so, yeah, I just would like to share with you the reasons why I think that being organized in your business is really, really important. And so, firstly, it helps us to save time, less searching and less rebuying things that have been lost. It saves us money because we're not duplicating things that we already have. We're not rebuying that book, or and also time is money sometimes, isn't it? If you're wasting time remaking things, then that's time that you don't have to be earning money in your business. And for me, it's about feeling calm and feeling in control. So there's fewer frantic around scrabbling to find something, especially if you're like pushed for time. If you have other commitments, as well as your business, then you may be like me, having to suddenly just go out the door, and something's happened and you haven't had as much time as you would like to get ready. If you're organized, it's much simpler and quicker and easier to just grab and go. And it helps me to feel just more in control of I know where everything is and I know what it is I'm doing. And that's just, for me, really, really important. And it frees up mental space. So if I know that something has a set home, I don't have to, my brain doesn't have to really think about, right, where am I going to put this? Where am I going, it doesn't have to remind myself of where I put it, because I have a set home. And so I have set systems in my business and set homes for things. And I thought that, as I do have these things, and it does help me feel calmer and more in control, having really simple systems in place, I thought it might be helpful for me to share these with you. Not because I think that they're amazing and everyone should do them, but just because I think I wanted to normalize what it can look like in a business. And I wanted to show you how things are for me, and for you to see that it doesn't actually have to look a certain way or be a perfect thing for it to work for you. And so over September, what I'm going to be doing is releasing each week a video, they're quite short, about a behind the scenes view in things in my business. And so I'm going to start next week, and the first video is going to be about organizing cards and documents that you might have. So maybe if you have yoga cards, or if you have any particular documents that you use within your classes, I'm going to show you the way that I organize mine so that I can just know where they are really quickly and easily and find them and use them, and so that I use them more frequently. And the next week is going to be all about my props, how I organize those, and how the systems that I have for that, for storage and things like that. And then the final week will be about mats, and I'm going to show you my systems for storing my mats. And so I'm just wanting to show you how it works for me, and so that you can see, oh, okay, that's a really simple thing. It's not complicated. And I love this stuff. Absolutely do. So if you have any systems that work for you, or way of organizing things that work for you, I would really love to see it. So maybe post a photograph on a video, or maybe share in my group, School Yoga Teachers. Maybe we could make this like September, the month of organization, or something like that, and we can share our own things that work for us, because we're always learning from other people too, aren't we? And I'm learning from people all the time as well. Just little systems that make life easier. So yeah, this is the little intro video for the month's theme, and the theme is organization. It's kind of behind the scenes in my business. I hope you find it useful or interesting in some way, and if not, that's totally cool, because in October I'll be doing something completely different. So yeah, I'd love to know your thoughts. And is there anything else that you would like to see in these videos, other than my cards, my props, and my mats? Those are my main things in my business that I organise. Yeah, let me know if there's something that you'd like to see in particular. Thanks for watching.